Greetings, people on the internet. Welcome to this video. Let me just do some work here and actually organize things. So, because it's important, things having names, that's what I actually am doing. My sprite is now called Hero. This orange platform will be platform 1. Actually, yeah, no, this one, sorry, this one is platform 1, which actually is a taken name, so excuse me for this mistake. So this is platform 2, it's the smaller one, the orange smaller one on top of his head, on top of my sprite's head. The bigger one is going to be platform 1, now it's correct. The red one with the lava will be platform 3, and so the last one we'll have more, but this is the last one so far. So this one is platform 4. Now for the sprites, the enemy sprites, so this is going to be enemy 1, very creative, and this one is lava 1. Okay, so this is important because otherwise you'll have a bunch of stuff that you don't, without names, and then you don't know what it is. So let's go to the event sheet now, and let's add groups to organize things here as well. So for the motion, and this is the motion of the character because he's the one that will be controlling, so we won't control anything else in the game. We can put everything here. I just dragged it. I think this was self-explanatory. And now right click and add another group. And this is going to be the enemies group. So I'll have all the programming for the enemies inside this group. So now let's add a new sub-event here. So I used right click to go to the sub-event menu, and now let's add an event with our sprite, and the event I'm looking for is this one, on collision with another object, because the problem here is not the enemies, the existence of the enemies, is the fact that I can collide with them. And let's add a sub-event, and that sub-event will be for our hero and will be this one, compare X. So what I'm comparing is I'll select less or equal, and then the coordinate is going to be our lava. So what I'm comparing is if he's approaching or touching the lava from his left side or right side of the lava, of course. So it's going to be the coordinate lava dot x, because we'll be on axis x. And so this is for the left side of the lava, and now for the right side of the lava. So if he's touching lava from its right side, and it's going to be greater than, and the coordinate is going to be the same. So now let's add some action for the left side. So if he's touching the lava from the left side, there's going to be some kind of force, and there it is, the vector. So in constructor 2, vector is, think of it as a force. So it's like we are applying a force to our character, and that force is going to be on vector x, and minus 200. And why minus 200? Because I want him to go back when he touches the lava. I want him to go back 200 pixels. So if he's going back, he's going into his left side, which is a negative direction, and that's why, hence the minus, so minus 200 pixels. So if I'm approaching the lava from the right side, nothing happens. And now look, from the left side, see what's happening? So every time he touches the lava from the left side, he's going back 200 pixels. So it's working. Now we can do something else, and that is, I want him to go back, but I also want him to go a bit up. So that's why I'm selecting vector Y now, and instead of if I want him to go back in y-axis, negative values are up, so that means now he's going up about 200 pixels as well. So he's going back and up. See, that's what's happening. So it's like he's touching the lava, but because lava is really hot, so he's going back. Okay, now we can just copy this. So I'll select both, use Control and drag it. And now let's just change these values here. So as for the right side is a positive value. So as you can see now, if he touches lava from the right side, see? So yeah, so he's kind of happening the same thing. We don't have to change the value in Y, because like I said, when you go up on Y, it's a negative value. So everything is working. Okay, so now let's go here and add a new behavior to our character. And this is going to be the flash behavior. So I want him to, when he touches lava, he flashes. So now we're gonna add a new action, and that action is flash. I'll just leave it like that. So it's a small flash of 1 second, and so we can just test it to see what happens. And okay, here we go. See? So now when he touches the lava, he flashes for 1 second. That is kind of a warning that you are actually losing health. So now let me just copy this the same way I did before. So it's just select it, press Control and drag it, and now if he touches lava from both sides, he will be flashing. There you go. So yeah, it's better not to touch it. And that's it for now. Just save your work, and I'll see you in the next video.